Well, now that recording resumed, we're going to stop doing funny voices.
Okay.
Hit the music, Caitlin. What's up, everybody, and welcome to another Geeks Who Like Sports mashup.
Best matchup ever.
Best matchup ever. As always, I am Carsillo, joined my best friend Lee Elias. Lee, tell the people what the mashup is today. We got a good one for them.
Yeah, we teased it in the show. You know, we're going to be talking about superheroes and supervillains today. Not a true sports geekdom mashup, but a geekdom mashup. We want to talk about and propose a few superhero crossover fights with villains. So the example that's already out there, right? Superman has had fights with the Joker that were pretty epic. I mean, they usually are more the Joker blows up a city, Superman kills the Joker.
Right.
These are the things that happen. It's happened in video games, it's happened in comics.
Right.
But the mashup is, what superhero would you like to see fight a supervillain? Again, this can be across universes, but it can also be in the same universe.
Yeah.
All right. Or maybe it's more appropriate to say, Ray, which supervillain would you like to see an alternate superhero?
That's an interesting thought for sure.
Yeah. Some of them have been done. But
I mean, look, there have been a lot of crossovers. Look, there's been JLA versus Avengers. We've had Batman and Spider-Man team up to take on Carnage and the Joker. We've seen Batman team up with Spawn to take down the Violator. We've seen a whole lot of other things over the years. But you know, I think about this, and like the first one I thought of is, again, for me, because my two favorite superheroes are Batman and Spider-Man, and so I always go to their, particularly because they have some of the best rogues gallery. But I always
very true. Yeah.
So I always think about, like, you know, like what would Green Goblin do against Batman, right? He's technically got like Batman's resources in terms of Norman Osborn and whatnot. But he's crazy, but he's not Joker crazy.
Yeah.
Right? Like, so something
he's smart.
Yeah, he's very smart. He's brilliant. I really love to see something like that.
Well,
I also think
he has a motive. Like the Joker's just out for chaos. Like, that's not what Goblin's out for.
Right. No, God, there's always a method to his madness. So that's always a fun one. In universe, I always think of something like, what would the Flash do against like Clayface or something, right? Like, I'm a big Clayface fan, always have been. But I never really see him do anything beyond Batman and Gotham. And I think it would be interesting, like, what would Clayface do against like the Flash, right? He'd be able to like because Flash can't grab him, right? Because it would just be absorbed by the clay would just absorb him, even at his super speed. But then again, I'm sure somebody will say out there like, well, he would move his molecule so fast he phase right through Clayface.
My point is, it's a fight, right? It's a fight. It's not easy. There's no clear answer. It's not like if Superman, you know, fought whoever,
right?
You know, the Penguin. That's not a fight,
right? That's not unless the Penguin had a kryptonite umbrella.
Yeah, but yeah, in that case, he's just Lex Luthor again. So it's like it's not a fight.
Yeah, right.
I was teasing you there with that. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. What about you? What's
I go a few different directions with this. This one, Ray, I think it sounds like an eye roller until you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready for this? This is really out there. I want to see Captain America, and this is not pop. This is really out there, in a 1960s, maybe 1950s fight against Nuclear Man from Superman. And when you think about
Superman 4,
but that could be a pretty epic fight, especially if you bring geopolitics into the world at that time, because, you know, Nuclear Man's an interesting hero. He's not, but he's an interesting power set of, like, he's just nuclear incarnate, right? Right. So it's like he could be a something that the USA could use against the Russians at that time, but Captain America is not going to allow for that. And it doesn't help that all Nuclear Man is kill Superman now. But that was one I was thinking about. I was thinking, like, who could Bizarro fight? That would be interesting.
That would be fun,
right? Like Bizarro versus Hulk would be pretty fun.
Yeah,
you know. But I mean, even Solomon Grundy, actually, that might be the way to go there. The other one, Ray,
Bizarro fighting Hulk. Like, why you talk backwards? Bizarro, no. Bizarro talk forwards.
yeah, that would be fun to watch. That would be a fun, like if they could do that in an animated universe.
Yeah.
But I think the glaring one, Ray, is using Magneto in the DCU. All right, because like again, we always talk about how Batman. If I could trade Batman to the MCU for someone, it would be for Magneto, because Magneto is overpowered in the MCU.
Yeah.
Like heavily. Like there's a reason he never shows up, because he's always going to win. Like there's too many superheroes.
I've just flipped the poles of the magnetic poles of the Earth. I just opened up a wormhole.
Yeah. In fact, I'm surprised that people haven't written more of a story about Magneto's power and how much he holds back. Kind of similar to Spider-Man, right? Like Spider-Man holds back.
Yeah, and I mean that was part of the reason why people love Superior Spider-Man so much, which when Otto Octavius puts his brain into Peter's body, basically, and he doesn't hold back at first because he rips a guy's jaw off because he's like, oh my god, he's been holding back all these years.
Yeah,
like
it was
it's a revelation for him. Like,
yeah, Spider-Man is insanely strong, like more than anyone realizes. But Magneto holds back too, because he really could rule the world at any point if he really wanted to. It's just not his ambition. But here's the thing: Magneto versus a Superman. That's a very interesting fight, and I don't think it's as easy as people like. Superman's just not going to kill him. Magneto has a lot of weapons against Superman.
Yeah.
Right? Or Magneto against really like Wonder Woman. I mean, you could put anybody up against him with the DC superpowers.
Right.
Right? I mean, look, in the MCU, the only people who really rival Magneto, I mean, we like to say Professor X, but there's really not a battle there. I mean, it's probably Captain Marvel. I mean,
Wanda.
Yeah, Wanda could probably mess with him, but that's his daughter. So why, I mean, that's been done.
Yeah.
Right. But I think, like, again, I don't want to be cliche with Superman, but I think Magneto versus Superman is actually a pretty interesting crossover.
I like that.
Because Magneto would have to use the Earth against Superman.
Right.
Right. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that could be interesting. That would be an interesting battle.
But Bizarro, Solomon Grundy, that would be fun.
that would be a lot of fun.
Or you get to put Bizarro against somebody, or like a buddy team up, like Bizarro and someone super intelligent.
Yeah,
like Bizarro, it would be like R-Truth and
yeah, it'd be Bizarro and like Mr. Terrific or something.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That could be a lot of fun.
But no, never mind. No, but I retract.
No, I did. I forgot. You left me. I had it, and I went.
This is why we do the show. I'm here for you, buddy.
No, it's all good. But anyway, so yeah, we want to know
what you think.
Yeah, so as always, comment below, like, share, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. We appreciate it. What kind of fun matchup? What kind of matchup?
Matchup.
Would you want to see? And you could do a lot of fun, like Solomon Grundy and Juggernaut. Like there's a few things that we could have. Like but there's a lot there. We want to know what your ideas are.
Let's let us know
what you think. Yeah. So for Lee, I'm Ray, and this has been the Mashup.